All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Shema Shah, Ba'ashem Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing the word and sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. All right, I'm just back with another, quick lesson, all right, about Esau. Basically taking peace, from the earth, man. All right, we know the American military, or Esau's troops. All right. They are known, to basically go around and police the world, man. All right, in the scriptures, once again, through that process of elimination, all right, the scriptures tell you that, man. All right, the scriptures tell you that, there is the wicked, all right, or the nation of people that has the, characteristics to go around, all right, rape, rob, murder, have what you call like an imperialistic type of method, as far as gaining power, man. All right, and that's how Esau is, man. He go around the world, and basically bully the nations, man. All right, but now it's getting to the point where the nations, where the nations are sick of that shit, man. All right, that's why you got so many, other nations bucking up at Esau, man. All right, everybody has the courage to actually say, what they were scared to say, let's say like 20, 30 years ago, man. All right, nobody had the heart to do that. All right, but now the time of Esau's judgment, all right, is at hand. So all these other nations are no longer afraid to speak their mind against the so-called white man, all right? But I'm going to start in Revelation 6:4. It says, "And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." All right, now who is taking peace from the earth, man? All right, who's promoting all these wars, man? All right, because Esau, so-called white man, these American Edomites, they in the power seat, if you will, man. Well, now they are in the power seat, all right, on this earth, all right? So they're the ones who, if you get out of line and you don't want to do what they want to do, they'll hit you with sanctions, man. Like Trump just threatened, I believe it was Iran, with the most sanctions or the biggest amount of sanctions, basically, to X them out, man, all right, with those sanctions, man, all right? So that's them being in an authoritative seat, all right? And they take peace from the earth. America doesn't promote any peace or camaraderie among the nations, all right? One, because it's not in the prophecies, all right? But the Most High put the spirit on them to take peace from the earth, to be basically, the imperial warmongering people that they are, man. He put the spirit on them, man, to do that. All right, it says, and that they should not, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And that great sword is his military, man. All right, because when you look at the American military, it's been the most prominent military in the world for a long time. It's not anymore, you know what I'm saying? But for a long time, the American military was the best military. That's why you had the U.S. was always the aggressor in every situation because of their military. Nobody really started shit with the United States. It was basically them. It was basically you not doing what they want you to do. And then, excuse me, and then them going over there and punishing your ass for it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's really how that worked. You know what I'm saying? They were the aggressor, and they still are, all right, but not to the same extent, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I say not to the same extent, I mean the other nations don't fear them no more. You know what I'm saying? So that great sword goes into their military, all right? When it says, and there was given unto him a great sword, that goes into their military, all right? And them having that, quote unquote, great military for all that time, made them the aggressor. They had the better weapons. You know what I'm saying? Their what you call arsenal, all right, was superior to every other military on the planet, all right? So that's the great sword that was given unto him, all right? But I'm gonna have to Isaiah 59, and I'm gonna start at 7. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. They make haste to shed innocent blood. All right. That's what Esau does. The so-called white man, this American military, man. They shed innocent blood. All right. They go over there and kill people just because they don't want to, use be under their financial system, or they don't want, because all the nations don't want American culture. That's why Ishmael is over there wilding, man. of course, over his land and his resources as well. All right, but everybody doesn't want American culture to basically corrupt their people, man. All right, so Esau sheds innocent blood, man. All right, you see drops bombs everywhere. I hear his troops are touched down. All right, because of some of the things that the American troops do, like they tell you that they fighting for freedom and all of that, but they do like some horrific acts, man, to those people when they touch down. You know what I'm saying? Same thing they did, you know, to us when they got over here, man, or when they brought the Southern Kingdom over here. All right, that's the type of shit they do to them people, man. That don't got nothing to do with their government or anything like that, man. All right, the so-called white man, they be over there, you know, raping little kids. You know what I mean? Torturing, you know, just the citizens, man. You know what I'm saying? Not that these other nations, you know, are of any value, but it just goes to show the wickedness of Esau. All right? They shed innocent blood. It's in their nature, man. All right? It says, their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their path. See, that going into the son of perdition. The son of destruction, man. Wasting and destruction is in their path, man. Because everywhere they go, it's war, man. Everywhere. The U.S. is always in war. It's always like a gimme, 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 greedy type of spirit that, you know, they have. And it ain't just start with Trump. You know what I mean? You know, Trump is the loudmouth, proud so-called white man. You know, but, you know, it's been like that, man. The U.S. has always been an aggressive country when it comes to war because that was the spirit that was putting on them. They the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Wasting and destruction are in their paths. You can't correlate that to any other nation, you know, of people. All right? And because the Edomites ain't just the American white people. It's all you Edomites. All y'all got that characteristic. You always at war. You always, you know what I'm saying? Even during the Civil War, they went to war with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, Israel went to war with each other as well, but Esau is in a perpetual war. They hate themselves. They hate the other nations, man. All right, Esau never has a time of peace. It's always something that he's trying to take. It's always something that he's trying to swindle somebody out of, man. All right, he's the wicked. He never sleeps, man. All right. It says, this verse 8, Isaiah 59:8. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. The way of peace they know not. All right. It's not in the so-called white man nature to be peaceful. He don't know how to do it. All right, he wouldn't know how to not create weapons. All right, because it's his blessing, man. Like his forefather Esau, his blessing was the sword. All right, so being peaceful, you know what I'm saying, and actually, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. But let's just say being peaceful is not in his nature. All right, he can't do it. All right. Even when, that's why the scriptures say when he could go a crouching, you know, take good heed of him. Because even when he seems to be a good guy and nice and he's, you know, like I said, going a crouching and he's being cool, man, that's when he'll strike you, man. Because it's in his nature to be evil and to be deceiving, man. You know what I'm saying? The way of peace they know not. So that's why 2/3 of the nation of Israel, y'all waiting for equality and y'all waiting for peace. You know, when the police gonna stop killing us and, you know, all these other things that y'all wondering, it's not gonna happen because that's not in his nature. It's not in Esau's nature to make a truce with somebody. All right? Look, he's the covenant breaker. Look at the quote unquote truces that he made with the Native and Seminole Indians, which are Israelites. Look at all that. Look at all those what you would call truces. You know what I mean? He broke all of them. Why? Because it's in his nature to turn on you. It's in his nature to take peace. He cannot be in a peaceful environment.